Joining me right now, Ryan Peene, a Republican strategist with Capital Impact Group and a Christie supporter. Also, Sharon Soon, who is the executive director of New Jersey Young Republican Federation and a blogger for GOP USA, New Jersey conservatives with an attitude. She supports Steve Lonegan. Welcome to you both.
Thank you, Cora.
Christie wants to get rid of the fat, wasteful spending. How's he going to do that?
Cora, in order to do that, we have to streamline government. And I wouldn't be remiss if I didn't say that in 2005, when John Cora-Ann was running for governor, he said he was going to run New Jersey like a business. Unfortunately, he brought all his Wall Street experience across the river with some disastrous results. Chris Christie is looking to streamline government. We're going to create the New Jersey partnership, which would combine the Department of Community Affairs and the Economic Development Authority to give one good base. And in order to streamline government, you need a tax base. I mean, our tax base has gone down the tubes. We have people leaving for Delaware. We have people leaving for Pennsylvania, which are havens for business. We need to bring those businesses back, and we have to make sure that, we attract good ratables to the state.
Now, Steve Lonegan wants to do something else, a flat tax that would raise the charge for lower wage earners and reduce taxes for wealthier residents. Is this a good idea right now?
Well, Ryan just explained that people in New Jersey are leaving in droves. In the past 10 years, we lost over 300,000, I believe, residents, mostly from the middle income bracket and upper income bracket. And the reason for this is because this progressive income tax scheme that we've been using is so progressive that people have no incentive to stay in New Jersey. And Steve understands this. He wants to make New Jersey a competitive state so that people will not only stop leaving, but will come into New Jersey and build business and stay in here and invest their money. And that's the only way we're going to do this. If we have a flat tax where the tax is maintained at a low rate, the upper income and middle income earners don't feel like they're being forced to bear this heavy tax burden. And so people from other states might want to join. Right now, Pennsylvania already has a flat tax, and it's 3.0%, I believe. And Steve wants to make us more competitive than a state like Pennsylvania.
Makes some sense for New Jersey?
It does. But under the current economic circumstances, I think we have to take a more hardened approach by reducing the corporate business tax. And Chris has also proposed a red tape review group, which would basically review the regulations, what's standing in the way of businesses staying in New Jersey. I think that type of measured approach is what's needed at the moment, and that's going to come from Chris Christie.
Do you think this is going to be a neck-and-neck race? These are two good, viable candidates. What do you think?
Well, I think that both candidates definitely have backing behind them. They have a lot of supporters, and I know Christie has received a lot of endorsements lately, but
sure has.
But Steve Lonegan has also a lot of grassroots support, as well as backing from a lot of Republican leaders that have not been so publicized as Christie supporters.
What makes Lonegan better than Christie?
Well, first of all, his experience. He has got a real record to match his rhetoric. I mean, no one will say that Steve Lonegan will sell out or go back on his word, or that he's more interested in his own power than principle. Steve is the real thing. He's a real conservative, and his message resonates with the conservative base. I mean, people who are conservative love this guy because he's conservative all around, across the board, and he stays true to his message. It's the same no matter who he's talking to, whether he's talking to someone liberal, conservative. He believes in his principles, and he's standing by them.
Mr. Peene, you get the last word.
Chris Christie has been able to unite a party here in New Jersey that has been falling all over itself for the past 8 years since the 2001 gubernatorial primary. He has a nice cross-section of moderate to conservative support. Who knew that Jerry Cardinale, a state senator from Bergen County, very conservative and from Lonegan's backyard, and Tom Kean, the former moderate Republican governor, could ever come together and support a candidate, and that candidate's Chris Christie.
We have to have you both back again. We're out of time. Thank you very much for joining us today.